Jiro is stung by All for One's unexpected onslaught in our synopsis of My Hero Academia Season 7 Episode 10, but she resists by thinking back to how her friends have been harmed by the evil in front of her. She tries to destroy All for One's masked suit, which they think is his life support system, by launching a counterattack with her vibrations. All for One tries to assault her again at the same moment, but his stolen peculiarities fight back, attempting to stop him from attacking the young heroes. Hawks, Jiro, and Tokoyami undertake successive strikes while Endeavor is down, dismantling All for One's suit piece by piece. All for One muses in the meantime on how the peculiarities have been defying him and wonders if the fact that there are duplicates is the problem. At last, he manages to break free and uses structures that resemble blades to launch an attack. While Hawks is hurt, Endeavor manages to save Tokoyami and Jiro. In a flashback, a younger version of Endeavor chastises him for his fears of not being superior to All Might. Your only battle was with your own frailty. You are unable to consider being reborn as someone else for this reason. Continue hating your own shortcomings. That was the only thing keeping you alive, the younger version of herself exclaims, causing Endeavor to lose control. That's accurate. I'm tenacious. Because of this, I will never be able to tell myself, you did a good job, for the rest of my life. Even All for One admits that Endeavor's attacks on him are lethal, yet he responds to his younger self, ending this fight is my duty. All for One is reminded of All Might by Endeavor's fury. All for One continues, the scariest people are wounded heroes. With All for One in his grip, Endeavor unleashes the hottest version of Prominence Burn he can summon, realizing he must let go of the past and live for the future for his son Shoto. To his surprise, All for One begins to mend again into a new body even as it burns him completely. All of the heroes of Coffin in the Sky have been devoted to stopping Shigaraki's catastrophic expansion in the meantime. Here, Bakugo unleashes his most potent assault to yet on Shigaraki, the Howitzer Impact Cluster, remembering his helplessness when All Might saved him and his relationship with his classmates. But when Shigaraki thwarts the onslaught with the ease of a fly on Bakugo's tail, his ardor wanes. Then Shigaraki states that the only thing about Bakugo that interests him is that he is Midoriya's friend and that Midoriya will see him shortly. The review of the episode. We follow Endeavor and Bakugo closely in this episode, but the adversary in front of them ends as being more formidable than they could have ever imagined. Through Endeavor, we learn that despite his self-blame for Toya's outcome, he ultimately chooses to concentrate and fight for Shoto's future. In addition, he says he lives with the consequences of his past transgressions and takes ownership of his acts. Similarly, Bakugo is a younger version of Endeavor that is unmistakably similar to him. Like Endeavor, he has also sought to defend the people he cares about and, in spite of his best attempts, is unable to harm Shigaraki. Eri's potential use of her regenerative quirk in what appears to be a teaser for what's to come gave us another insight at how important a role she will play later in the series. We have not yet learned how All for One made use of Eri's regeneration because we are not allowed to reveal any spoilers. That concludes our synopsis and analysis of My Hero Academia Season 7 Episode 10. We'll cross paths in the upcoming one.